What if I told you a single drink could boost your immunity, burn fat, and even clear your skin? And it's not some fancy detox, it's garlic water. Sound insane, right? Let me show you why this simple habit might just change your life. Let's start with something that affects all of us, especially as we get older: our immune system. Think of your immune system as your body's personal security team. Every single day, it's working around the clock, fighting off invaders that can make you sick. Viruses from your grandchildren, bacteria from contaminated surfaces, fungi from the environment. Your immune system handles thousands of these threats without you ever knowing about them. But as we age, this security team gets tired. It doesn't respond as quickly as it used to. The guards get a little slower, a little less alert. This is why older adults tend to catch colds more easily, recover more slowly, and sometimes struggle with infections that younger people shake off without much trouble. This is where garlic water becomes your immune system's best friend. When you crush garlic, it releases allicin, that powerful compound I mentioned earlier. Allicin acts like reinforcements for your immune system, giving your natural defenses the boost they need to function at their peak. Scientists have studied allicin extensively, and what they've found is remarkable. This compound can fight viruses, bacteria, and even fungal infections. It's like having a broad-spectrum antibiotic that your body makes naturally, without the side effects of pharmaceutical drugs. In one landmark study published in Advances in Therapy, researchers followed 146 people during cold and flu season. Half received garlic supplements, while the other half received a placebo. The results were striking. The group taking garlic had 63% fewer colds during the study period. When they did get sick, they recovered 30% faster than the placebo group. But here's what I find even more impressive about these results. The people in the study weren't just avoiding colds, they were missing fewer days of work, feeling more energetic, and reporting a better quality of life overall. Another study conducted at the University of Florida looked at how garlic affects immune function in healthy adults. Participants who consumed aged garlic extract showed increased activity in their natural killer cells, the immune cells responsible for fighting viruses and cancer cells. Their immune systems were literally working better at the cellular level. But here's the beautiful thing about garlic water compared to taking a supplement. You're getting these benefits in their most natural, bioavailable form. Your body recognizes and absorbs these compounds more easily because they haven't been processed, concentrated, or altered in any way. Many people tell me they used to catch every bug that went around their office or their neighborhood. They'd get sick whenever their grandchildren visited or whenever the seasons changed. After starting their morning garlic water routine, they noticed they stayed healthier, even when everyone around them was sniffling and coughing. Now, I want to be completely clear about something. Garlic water isn't a cure-all, and it's not a replacement for good hygiene, proper nutrition, adequate sleep, or medical care when you need it. But it's like giving your immune system the premium fuel it needs to do its job more effectively. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for good reason. You can't feel it creeping up on you, but it's putting dangerous stress on your heart and blood vessels every single day. If you're over 55, there's a very good chance your doctor has mentioned your blood pressure at least once during your regular checkups. The statistics are sobering. Nearly half of American adults have high blood pressure, and the risk increases dramatically with age. By age 60, about 2/3 of people have elevated blood pressure. Left untreated, it significantly increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, kidney disease, and cognitive decline. Here's where garlic water offers real, measurable hope. Multiple studies conducted at respected medical institutions have shown that regular garlic consumption can lower blood pressure as effectively as some prescription medications. But how does it work, and why is it so effective? Think of your blood vessels like a network of garden hoses carrying water throughout your garden. When these hoses are tight, narrow, or constricted, the pump, your heart, has to work much harder to push water through the entire system. Over time, this extra work wears down the pump. It can damage the hoses themselves. Garlic contains several compounds that help relax and dilate your blood vessels. The main player is hydrogen sulfide, which acts as a natural vasodilator. When your blood vessels are more relaxed and open, blood can flow more easily, reducing the pressure on your cardiovascular system. In a comprehensive study published in the Journal of Nutrition, researchers followed 79 people with high blood pressure for 12 weeks. Those who took garlic supplements saw their systolic blood pressure, the top number, drop by an average of 8.4 points. Their diastolic pressure, the bottom number, decreased by 7.3 points on average. Now, that might not sound dramatic, but let me put it in perspective. A reduction of just 5 points in systolic blood pressure can reduce your risk of stroke by 14% and heart disease by 9%. The improvements seen in this study were enough to move many participants from the high-risk category to a much safer range. But the benefits go beyond just the numbers. Another study, conducted over 6 months, found that people taking garlic supplements not only had lower blood pressure, but also reported feeling more energetic and experiencing less shortness of breath during physical activities. One gentleman I correspond with regularly, Robert from Ohio, shared his story with me. At 68, his blood pressure had been creeping up for years despite his doctor's warnings. He was reluctant to start medication because of concerns about side effects. He started drinking garlic water every morning after reading about its benefits online. 3 months later, during his regular checkup, his numbers had improved so dramatically that his doctor asked what he'd been doing differently. Robert's systolic pressure had dropped from 152 to 138, and his diastolic had improved from 94 to 86. His doctor was amazed and supportive of continuing the garlic water alongside lifestyle modifications. The key to seeing these benefits is consistency. Your blood vessels need time to respond and adapt to the compounds in garlic. Most people start seeing measurable improvements after about 6 to 8 weeks of daily consumption, with continued improvements over several months. It's important to note that if you're already taking blood pressure medication, you should never stop without consulting your doctor first. However, many physicians are excited to see their patients taking an active role in their health and are open to discussing natural approaches that can complement medical treatment. Your heart is truly one of nature's most incredible machines. This amazing muscle, roughly the size of your fist, beats about 100,000 times every single day, pumping approximately 2,000 gallons of life-giving blood to every cell in your body. Over your lifetime, it will beat nearly 3 billion times without ever taking a break. As we age, we naturally want to do everything we can to keep this vital organ healthy and strong. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for both men and women in the United States, but the encouraging news is that many heart problems are preventable through lifestyle choices. This is where garlic water really shines as a heart-healthy choice. Research shows that garlic can improve cardiovascular health in multiple, interconnected ways. Let me walk you through the most important mechanisms. First, garlic helps lower LDL cholesterol. That's the bad cholesterol that can build up in your arteries like rust accumulating in old pipes. When too much LDL cholesterol circulates in your bloodstream, it can stick to artery walls, forming plaques that narrow your blood vessels and restrict blood flow. Think about cholesterol this way. Imagine your arteries are highways, and cholesterol is like debris scattered on the road. A little bit of debris isn't a problem. Traffic can flow around it easily. But when debris accumulates over time, it creates dangerous bottlenecks that slow down traffic and can even cause complete blockages. In a comprehensive analysis published in the Journal of Nutrition, researchers reviewed multiple studies involving over 2,000 participants. They found that people who consumed garlic regularly experienced an average reduction of 17 milligrams per deciliter in total cholesterol and a 9 milligrams per deciliter decrease in LDL cholesterol. More importantly, the ratio between good and bad cholesterol improved significantly. But garlic's heart benefits go far beyond cholesterol management. The sulfur compounds in garlic help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. This is crucial because oxidized LDL is much more likely to stick to artery walls and form dangerous plaques. It's the difference between having sand in your arteries versus having sticky glue. Garlic also has powerful anti-clotting properties. It helps make your blood less sticky and reduces the likelihood of dangerous clots forming in your arteries. Think of it as the difference between trying to pour honey versus water through a straw. Thinner blood flows more easily and puts less stress on your cardiovascular system. A fascinating study published in Atherosclerosis followed participants for 4 years and found that those taking garlic supplements had significantly less calcium buildup in their coronary arteries compared to those taking a placebo. Coronary artery calcification is a key indicator of heart disease risk, so this finding suggests that garlic may actually help prevent the progression of atherosclerosis. But there's another heart benefit that really excites me, and it has to do with the flexibility of your blood vessels. As we age, our arteries naturally become stiffer and less elastic. This condition, called arterial stiffness, forces the heart to work harder, and increases blood pressure. Research shows that regular garlic consumption can help maintain arterial flexibility, keeping your blood vessels more youthful and responsive. In one study, participants who took garlic supplements for 1 year showed measurable improvements in arterial elasticity compared to the control group. Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Florida, shared her experience with me. After her husband died of a heart attack, she became determined to do everything possible to protect her own heart health. She started drinking garlic water every morning as part of a comprehensive approach that included regular walking and a Mediterranean-style diet. 6 months later, her cardiologist was impressed with the improvements in her cardiovascular function tests. Her resting heart rate had decreased, her blood pressure was more stable, and her exercise tolerance had increased significantly. She told me she could walk longer distances without getting winded and felt more confident about her heart health than she had in years. The beautiful thing about supporting your heart health naturally is that you're not just treating individual symptoms. You're giving your cardiovascular system the nutrients and compounds it needs to function optimally, which benefits your entire body. Every single day, your body is exposed to thousands of potential toxins. They're in the air you breathe when you drive through traffic. They're in the cleaning products you use around your house. They're in the pesticides on your food, the plastic containers you store leftovers in, even in the water that comes from your tap. Now, before you start feeling overwhelmed, let me reassure you that your body has an incredible built-in detoxification system. Your liver, kidneys, lungs, skin, and lymphatic system work together 24 hours a day to identify, neutralize, and eliminate harmful substances. But sometimes, especially as we age, this system needs a little extra support to function at its best. Garlic water acts like a gentle, natural boost for your body's detox processes. The sulfur compounds in garlic, particularly one called glutathione, help your liver break down and eliminate toxins more efficiently. Think of it as giving your internal cleaning crew better tools and more energy to do their essential work. Your liver is like the ultimate recycling center, processing everything that enters your bloodstream. It breaks down medications, neutralizes alcohol, removes waste products from normal metabolism, and filters out environmental toxins. When your liver is functioning optimally, you feel more energetic, think more clearly, and generally feel better overall. One area where garlic really stands out is in removing heavy metals from your body. Lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. These toxic metals can accumulate in your tissues over time and contribute to fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, and other health issues that many people attribute to just getting older. In a groundbreaking study published in Basic and Clinical Pharmacology and Toxicology, researchers studied factory workers who were exposed to lead in their workplace. Half the group took garlic supplements for 4 weeks, while the other half received standard treatment with a chelation drug. The results were remarkable. The garlic group saw a 19% reduction in lead levels in their blood, which was comparable to the pharmaceutical treatment. But here's what made the garlic treatment even more impressive. The participants also reported significant improvements in their symptoms. They had fewer headaches, less fatigue, better energy levels, and improved overall well-being. But you don't have to work in a factory to benefit from garlic's heavy metal detox properties. We're all exposed to these toxins through car exhaust, old paint, certain fish, dental fillings, and countless other sources. Your body is constantly working to eliminate these substances, and garlic can help make that process more efficient. The detox benefits of garlic water extend beyond heavy metals. The antioxidants in garlic help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage your cells and contribute to aging and disease. When your body can better handle oxidative stress, everything works more smoothly. Many people tell me that after a few weeks of drinking garlic water, they experience what I call the lightness effect. They feel physically lighter, as if a burden has been lifted. They sleep more deeply, wake up more refreshed, and have sustained energy throughout the day without the peaks and crashes they used to experience. Dr. Patricia Williams, a naturopathic physician from Seattle who has been recommending garlic to her patients for over 20 years, explains it this way. When your detox pathways are working efficiently, your whole body can focus on healing and maintaining optimal function instead of just trying to keep up with the toxic load. The lymphatic system, which is like your body's drainage network, also benefits from garlic consumption. This system helps remove cellular waste and supports immune function. When lymphatic drainage improves, people often notice reduced puffiness, better skin tone, and fewer recurring infections. Lisa, a 61-year-old accountant from Denver, started drinking garlic water after years of feeling sluggish and toxic. She had tried expensive detox programs and cleanses without lasting results. Within 6 weeks of her daily garlic water routine, she noticed dramatic improvements in her energy levels, sleep quality, and mental clarity. Her skin became clearer, and she lost the persistent brain fog that had been affecting her work performance. The key insight here is that garlic supports your body's natural detox processes rather than forcing dramatic changes that can sometimes be harmful. It's gentle but effective, working with your body's own wisdom to eliminate what doesn't belong while preserving what you need. Let's talk honestly about something that affects millions of Americans over 55, unwanted weight gain, and the frustrating challenge of losing those extra pounds. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. Muscle mass decreases, hormones change, and pounds seem to creep on more easily while coming off much harder than they used to. If you're carrying extra weight, you're not alone, and you shouldn't feel ashamed about it. The statistics show that about 70% of adults over 60 are overweight or obese. But here's what's encouraging: even modest weight loss can have significant health benefits, especially when it comes to reducing your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and joint problems. Garlic water won't magically melt away excess weight overnight, and I would never make such a claim. Sustainable weight loss requires a combination of healthy eating, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and stress management. However, garlic can be a valuable ally in your weight management efforts, supporting your body's natural processes in several important ways. First, garlic helps regulate appetite and reduce cravings. The compounds in garlic can influence hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which signal hunger and fullness to your brain. When these hormones are in balance, you're less likely to overeat or reach for unhealthy snacks between meals. Think about how this works. When you eat something, your stomach releases hormones that travel to your brain and say, "Okay, we've had enough food. You can stop eating now." But when this signaling system isn't working properly, which can happen due to poor diet, stress, or aging, you might continue feeling hungry even after eating a full meal. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who consumed garlic regularly reported feeling satisfied with smaller portions and experienced fewer cravings for sugary or high-fat foods. This isn't about willpower or forcing yourself to eat less. It's about helping your body's natural appetite control mechanisms work more effectively. Second, garlic gives your metabolism a gentle but meaningful boost. Studies show that the compounds in garlic can increase thermogenesis. That's the process by which your body burns calories to produce heat. Even a small increase in metabolic rate can add up to significant calorie burning over time. In a 12-week study published in Nutrition Research and Practice, participants who took garlic supplements while following a modest exercise program lost more weight and body fat than those who exercised without garlic supplementation. The garlic group lost an average of 2.6 pounds more than the control group, and they showed greater reductions in waist circumference and body fat percentage. But here's what I find most encouraging about garlic water and weight management. It's not about deprivation, extreme measures, or fighting against your body. Instead, it's about supporting your body's natural ability to maintain a healthy weight by addressing some of the underlying factors that can contribute to weight gain. The anti-inflammatory properties of garlic play a crucial role here. Chronic inflammation can interfere with hormones that regulate metabolism and fat storage, particularly insulin and cortisol. When inflammation is reduced, your body can more effectively burn fat for energy instead of storing it. Garlic also supports healthy blood sugar levels, which is crucial for weight management. When your blood sugar is stable throughout the day, you're less likely to experience energy crashes that lead to cravings for quick energy foods like sugary snacks or refined carbohydrates. Linda, a 68-year-old grandmother from Texas, shared her experience with me. She had struggled with gradual weight gain for years, especially around her midsection. She wasn't dramatically overweight, but she felt uncomfortable and had lost confidence in how she looked and felt. After 3 months of drinking garlic water each morning, along with taking daily walks with her neighbor, Linda noticed her clothes fitting better. She hadn't made dramatic changes to her diet, but she found herself naturally eating smaller portions and craving healthier foods. She lost 12 pounds over 6 months and, more importantly, felt more energetic and confident than she had in years. The key to successful weight management with garlic water is patience and consistency. This isn't a quick fix, but rather a sustainable approach that works with your body's natural processes. Most people who incorporate garlic water into a healthy lifestyle see gradual, steady progress over several months. Remember, the goal isn't just to lose weight, It's to feel strong, healthy, and confident in your body as you age. Garlic water can be one valuable tool in achieving that goal, supporting your overall health while gently assisting your weight management efforts. Inflammation is one of those medical terms that gets thrown around a lot, but many people don't fully understand what it means or why it's so important, especially as we age. Let me explain it in a way that makes sense and shows you why garlic water can be such a powerful tool for your health. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection. When you cut your finger, the area becomes red, swollen, and warm as your immune system rushes to heal the wound. This type of acute inflammation is helpful and necessary. It's your body's way of protecting and repairing itself. But chronic inflammation is completely different. It's like having a fire burning inside your body that never gets put out. This ongoing inflammatory process contributes to joint pain, heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and many other health problems that become increasingly common as we age. Here's what makes chronic inflammation so dangerous. It's usually silent. You might not feel acutely sick, but this low-level inflammation is slowly damaging your tissues, organs, and blood vessels. It's like termites eating away at your house's foundation. The damage accumulates over time until it becomes a serious problem. The good news is that garlic is one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. The sulfur compounds in garlic work to calm down inflammatory processes throughout your body, helping to restore the natural balance that promotes healing and health. Think of inflammation like static on an old radio. When there's too much static, you can't hear the music clearly. Chronic inflammation creates similar static in your body's communication systems, making it harder for your organs and tissues to work together efficiently. In multiple research studies, people who consumed garlic regularly showed significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood tests. These are the same markers that doctors use to assess your risk for heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. One particularly impressive study, published in the journal Phytomedicine, followed participants for 8 weeks. Those who took garlic supplements showed a 25% reduction in C-reactive protein, CRP, which is one of the most important markers of inflammation in the body. High CRP levels are associated with increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other serious health problems. Many people notice the anti-inflammatory effects of garlic water in their joints first. Arthritis and joint pain affect millions of older adults, often limiting their ability to stay active and enjoy life. While garlic isn't a cure for arthritis, its anti-inflammatory properties can provide meaningful relief for many people. Tom, a retired construction worker from Michigan, had been dealing with knee pain for years. The constant aching and stiffness made it difficult to climb stairs, play with his grandchildren, or even sleep comfortably. He had tried various over-the-counter pain relievers, but they upset his stomach and provided only temporary relief. After reading about garlic's anti-inflammatory properties, Tom decided to try drinking garlic water every morning. Within 2 months, he noticed significant improvement in his knee pain. The constant aching diminished, and he could climb stairs without discomfort for the first time in years. His mobility improved so much that he started taking evening walks with his wife again. But the anti-inflammatory benefits extend far beyond joint pain. Chronic inflammation affects your digestive system, contributing to conditions like irritable bowel syndrome and inflammatory bowel disease. It affects your brain, potentially contributing to depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. It affects your cardiovascular system, promoting the formation of arterial plaques. The beauty of using food as medicine is that you're addressing inflammation at its root cause rather than just masking symptoms with medications. When you reduce inflammation naturally through foods like garlic, you often see improvements in multiple areas of your health simultaneously. Your energy increases because your body isn't constantly fighting internal inflammatory fires. Your sleep improves because inflammation interferes with your body's natural rest and repair processes. Your mood can improve because chronic inflammation affects brain chemistry and neurotransmitter function. Dr. Andrew Martinez, a rheumatologist from California who has been studying inflammation for over 15 years, puts it this way: chronic inflammation is like having your body's alarm system constantly activated. Garlic helps calm that alarm system, allowing your body to focus on healing and maintenance rather than constantly responding to perceived threats. The cardiovascular benefits are particularly important. Inflammation plays a key role in the development of atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaques in your arteries. By reducing inflammation, garlic helps protect your blood vessels and may slow the progression of heart disease. Research has also shown that the anti-inflammatory compounds in garlic can help regulate your immune system, preventing it from overreacting to harmless substances. This may explain why some people find that their seasonal allergies improve when they consume garlic regularly. This is why I'm so excited about garlic water as a daily health practice. It's a simple way to give your body the anti-inflammatory support it needs to heal, thrive, and age gracefully. Good digestion is truly the foundation of good health, yet it's something most of us take for granted until problems arise. When your digestive system works properly, you absorb nutrients efficiently, eliminate waste effectively, and feel comfortable and energized after meals. But as we age, digestive issues become increasingly common and can significantly impact your quality of life. Bloating, gas, heartburn, constipation, and general indigestion can make eating feel more like a chore than one of life's pleasures. Many people over 55 find themselves avoiding foods they once enjoyed or feeling uncomfortable and sluggish after meals that used to give them energy. The digestive changes that come with aging are normal, but not inevitable. Your stomach produces less acid as you get older, which can make it harder to break down proteins and absorb important nutrients like vitamin B12, iron, and calcium. Your digestive tract muscles may not contract as effectively, slowing the movement of food through your system. This is where garlic water can make a remarkable difference. Garlic has been used to support digestive health for thousands of years in traditional medicine systems around the world, and modern research is now validating what our ancestors knew intuitively. Garlic stimulates the production of digestive enzymes, which are like tiny molecular scissors that break down your food into nutrients your body can absorb and use. Think of your digestive system like a factory assembly line. When everything runs smoothly, raw materials go in one end and useful products come out the other. But when the machinery isn't working properly, things back up and cause problems. The sulfur compounds in garlic act like a tune-up for your digestive machinery. They help your stomach produce the right amount of acid to break down proteins effectively. They support your pancreas in making the enzymes needed to digest fats and carbohydrates. And they promote the health of beneficial bacteria that are essential for proper digestion. Speaking of beneficial bacteria, this is one of the most exciting aspects of garlic's digestive benefits. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, some helpful, some harmful. When the balance tips toward harmful bacteria, you can experience bloating, irregular bowel movements, increased inflammation, and even mood changes. Garlic has prebiotic properties, meaning it feeds and supports the growth of beneficial bacteria in your gut. These good bacteria are essential not just for digestion, but for immune function, mood regulation, and even brain health. Scientists now recognize the gut as a second brain because of the extensive network of neurons in your digestive tract. Research published in the Journal of Applied Microbiology found that garlic consumption significantly increased populations of beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, while reducing harmful bacteria that can cause digestive problems and infections. The benefits often show up quickly. Many people notice improvements in their digestion within just 1 to 2 weeks of starting a daily garlic water routine. Bloating decreases, bowel movements become more regular, and that uncomfortable feeling of fullness after meals begins to fade. Dorothy, a 71-year-old retired nurse from Arizona, had struggled with chronic bloating and irregularity for years. She had tried various fiber supplements, probiotics, and dietary changes with limited success. Her doctor suggested that her symptoms might be related to age-related changes in digestive function and recommended focusing on foods that support digestive health. After learning about garlic's digestive benefits, Dorothy decided to try drinking garlic water first thing each morning. Within 2 weeks, she noticed significant improvements. The chronic bloating that had made her feel uncomfortable all day began to subside. Her bowel movements became more regular and easier to pass. She found she could eat a wider variety of foods without experiencing the digestive discomfort that had been limiting her food choices. But the improvements went beyond just digestive symptoms. Dorothy reported feeling more energetic throughout the day, sleeping better at night, and even noticing improvements in her mood and mental clarity. This makes sense when you understand that poor digestion can affect your entire body's ability to function optimally. Garlic water also helps reduce gas and bloating by improving the breakdown of complex carbohydrates that can ferment in your intestines. When food is properly digested in your stomach and small intestine, less undigested material reaches your colon, where bacterial fermentation can cause uncomfortable gas production. The antimicrobial properties of garlic can also help address small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, a condition where harmful bacteria multiply in the small intestine and interfere with normal digestion. While this condition requires proper medical diagnosis and treatment, garlic's natural antimicrobial effects can be a helpful supportive measure. For people dealing with acid reflux or heartburn, garlic water consumed in the morning can help improve overall digestive function without triggering the symptoms that raw garlic eaten with meals might cause. The key is timing. Drinking it first thing in the morning allows the beneficial compounds to be absorbed before you eat other foods. Dr. Jennifer Martinez, a gastroenterologist from Texas who has been studying the role of natural foods in digestive health, explains, "The digestive system is incredibly complex, but it responds beautifully to gentle, consistent support. Garlic provides that support by enhancing the body's own digestive processes, rather than forcing dramatic changes. The key is understanding that digestive health affects your entire body. When you digest food properly, you absorb more nutrients, which gives you more energy and supports better immune function. When waste moves through your system efficiently, you feel lighter and more comfortable. When your gut bacteria are in healthy balance, it positively affects your mood, brain function, and overall vitality. Your brain is the command center for your entire body, controlling everything from your heartbeat to your memories to your ability to learn new things and solve problems. It's also one of the organs that shows the most dramatic changes as we age, which is why maintaining brain health becomes increasingly important for preserving independence, confidence, and quality of life. The statistics around cognitive decline can be truly frightening. Alzheimer's disease affects more than 6 million Americans, with someone developing the condition every 65 seconds. But here's the encouraging news that I want you to focus on. Research consistently shows that lifestyle factors, including what you eat, can have a profound impact on brain health and cognitive function. Your brain is remarkably adaptable throughout your entire life. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections, adapt to new situations, and even generate new brain cells well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Garlic is rich in powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells from the kind of damage that leads to memory loss, confusion, and cognitive decline. Think of these antioxidants like bodyguards for your neurons, standing ready to neutralize harmful free radicals before they can cause cellular damage. Free radicals are unstable molecules that form naturally during normal brain metabolism, but they increase dramatically due to stress, poor diet, environmental toxins, and aging. When free radicals accumulate faster than your body can neutralize them, they cause oxidative stress, essentially rusting your brain cells from the inside out. In laboratory studies, the antioxidants in garlic have been shown to protect brain cells from the same type of damage found in Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other neurodegenerative conditions. While we can't say that garlic prevents these conditions, the protective effects are very promising and align with what we see in population studies. Research published in the Journal of Neurochemistry found that aged garlic extract could reduce the formation of amyloid plaques, the sticky protein deposits that accumulate in the brains of people with Alzheimer's disease. The study showed that garlic compounds could actually help clear existing plaques while preventing new ones from forming. But you don't have to wait for dramatic changes or worry about serious diseases to benefit from garlic's brain protective effects. Many people notice improvements in mental clarity, focus, and memory within just a few weeks of starting their daily garlic water routine. Garlic also supports healthy blood flow to the brain, which is crucial for optimal cognitive function. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's total blood supply, despite weighing only about 3 pounds. This massive energy requirement means that anything that improves circulation can have immediate benefits for mental performance. The same compounds that help relax blood vessels throughout your body also improve blood flow to your brain. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your brain cells, which translates to sharper thinking, better memory, and improved mental energy. Dr. James Miller, a neurologist for California who has been studying the connection between diet and brain health for over 20 years, explains it this way. The brain is like a high-performance engine that requires premium fuel and optimal conditions to run smoothly. Garlic provides both the antioxidant protection and circulatory support that aging brains need to maintain peak performance. Frank, a retired high school teacher from New York, started drinking garlic water after noticing he was becoming more forgetful. He'd always prided himself on his sharp memory, but at 73, he was having trouble remembering names, losing his keys more frequently, and struggling to follow complex conversations. 6 months after starting his daily garlic water routine, Frank reported feeling significantly sharper and more mentally alert. His crossword puzzles became easier to complete. He could remember names and faces much better than before. Most importantly, he felt more confident in social situations and less anxious about his cognitive abilities. The mood benefits of garlic consumption may be just as important as the cognitive ones. Chronic inflammation in the brain can contribute to depression, anxiety, and mood swings that many people experience as they age. Garlic's anti-inflammatory properties help create a healthier brain environment that supports stable mood and emotional well-being. Research has also shown that garlic consumption may help protect against age-related hearing loss and tinnitus. The improved circulation and antioxidant protection benefit the delicate structures of the inner ear, which can deteriorate with age and contribute to hearing problems. Sleep quality often improves when people start consuming garlic regularly, and good sleep is crucial for brain health. During deep sleep, your brain clears out metabolic waste products, consolidates memories, and repairs cellular damage. When sleep quality improves, cognitive function naturally follows. The key insight here is that brain health isn't just about preventing dementia or serious cognitive decline. It's about optimizing your mental function so you can continue learning, growing, problem-solving, and enjoying intellectual activities throughout your life. Whether you want to master a new hobby, keep up with technology, or simply feel confident in your mental abilities, supporting your brain health should be a top priority. You might think acne and skin problems are just teenage issues, but the reality is that many adults continue to struggle with various skin concerns well into their 50s, 60s, and beyond. Adult acne, age spots, persistent blemishes, dull complexion, and other skin issues can be frustrating and embarrassing, affecting your confidence and how you feel about yourself. The truth is, many skin problems start from the inside out. Your skin is actually your body's largest organ, and it often reflects what's happening internally. When your body is fighting infection, dealing with hormonal changes, struggling with inflammation, or working overtime to eliminate toxins, your skin frequently shows the results of these internal processes. This is why topical treatments, creams, lotions, and cleansers often provide only temporary relief without addressing the underlying causes of skin problems. You might see improvement while using a product, but the issues return when you stop because the root causes haven't been resolved. Garlic water works on skin health from the inside out, addressing many of the internal factors that contribute to skin problems. The antimicrobial properties of garlic help fight the bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms that can cause acne, infections, and other skin issues. Unlike harsh topical treatments that can irritate and dry out your skin, garlic water provides gentle, systemic support that works with your body's natural healing processes. You're not forcing changes or suppressing symptoms. You're giving your body the tools it needs to maintain healthy, clear skin naturally. The sulfur compounds in garlic are particularly beneficial for skin health. Sulfur has been used in skincare for centuries because of its ability to reduce inflammation, fight bacteria, and support the formation of healthy new skin cells. When you consume garlic, you're delivering these beneficial sulfur compounds throughout your body, including to your skin. Think of your skin as a window into your overall health. When your blood is clean, your digestion is working efficiently, your immune system is strong, and inflammation is under control, your skin reflects that internal health with a natural glow and clear complexion. The detoxification benefits we discussed earlier play a crucial role in skin health. When your liver and kidneys are functioning optimally, fewer toxins circulate in your bloodstream. This means less work for your skin, which often acts as a backup elimination system when other organs are overwhelmed. Research published in the Journal of Drugs and Dermatology found that people who consumed garlic regularly had lower rates of acne and other inflammatory skin conditions. The study suggested that garlic's anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties work together to create an environment that doesn't support the development of skin problems. The sulfur compounds in garlic also support the production of collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm, elastic, and youthful looking. As we age, collagen production naturally decreases, leading to wrinkles, sagging, and loss of skin firmness. Many people notice that their complexion improves after several weeks of drinking garlic water daily. Blemishes clear up more quickly, skin tone becomes more even, and that healthy glow that we associate with good health begins to return. Patricia, a 59-year-old office manager from Oregon, had struggled with adult acne for years. She had tried countless over-the-counter treatments, prescription medications, and expensive skincare routines with limited long-term success. The treatments would work temporarily, but her skin problems always returned, often worse than before. After learning about the connection between internal health and skin problems, Patricia decided to try a more holistic approach. She started drinking garlic water every morning and made some other dietary changes to support her overall health. 3 months later, her skin had cleared up dramatically. But more importantly, her complexion remained clear without the need for harsh treatments. Patricia says that people often comment on how healthy and radiant she looks, and she feels much more confident about her appearance. But the skin benefits of garlic water go beyond just clearing up blemishes. The antioxidants in garlic help protect your skin from environmental damage caused by sun exposure, pollution, and other external factors. This protection can slow down the visible signs of aging and help maintain a more youthful appearance. UV radiation from the sun creates free radicals in your skin that break down collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles, age spots, and premature aging. While garlic water isn't a substitute for sunscreen and other protective measures, the antioxidants you consume can provide additional internal protection against this type of damage. The improved circulation that comes from regular garlic consumption also benefits your skin. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your skin cells, which supports healthy cell turnover and gives your skin a natural, healthy glow. Many people also notice improvements in other skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis when they start consuming garlic regularly. While these conditions have complex causes and typically require medical treatment, the anti-inflammatory and immune-supporting effects of garlic can provide valuable additional support. Dr. Sarah Chen, a dermatologist from Seattle who takes an integrative approach to skin health, explains, "Beautiful skin isn't just about what you put on it. It's about supporting your body's overall health so your skin can function optimally." Garlic provides the kind of comprehensive internal support that often translates to visible improvements in skin health and appearance. The key is patience and consistency. Skin cells have a natural turnover cycle of about 28 days, so it typically takes at least a month to see significant changes in your complexion. But many people notice some improvements, reduced inflammation, fewer new breakouts, or a healthier glow within just a couple of weeks. Blood sugar management becomes increasingly critical as we age, and it affects far more people than just those diagnosed with diabetes. Even if you don't have diabetes, blood sugar fluctuations can leave you feeling tired, irritable, foggy-headed, and craving unhealthy foods throughout the day. The statistics are sobering. More than 37 million Americans have diabetes, and another 96 million adults have prediabetes. That's over 1 in 3 adults whose blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not yet high enough for a diabetes diagnosis. Among adults over 65, the numbers are even higher, with more than half having either diabetes or prediabetes. But here's what gives me hope. Type 2 diabetes and prediabetes are largely preventable and often reversible through lifestyle changes. What you eat, how much you move, and other daily choices can have a profound impact on your blood sugar control and overall metabolic health. Stable blood sugar is about much more than preventing diabetes. When your blood sugar levels are steady throughout the day, you have consistent energy, better mood stability, improved mental clarity, and fewer cravings for unhealthy foods. You sleep better, feel more satisfied after meals, and generally feel more balanced and in control of your health. Garlic water may help regulate your blood sugar through several important mechanisms. First, it appears to improve insulin sensitivity, which means your cells can use glucose more effectively. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks your cells so glucose can enter and provide energy. When insulin sensitivity is poor, a condition called insulin resistance, glucose has trouble getting into your cells where it's needed. Instead, it builds up in your bloodstream, leading to high blood sugar levels and eventually progressing to prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Multiple studies have demonstrated garlic's ability to improve insulin function and glucose metabolism. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that people who consumed garlic regularly had significantly better insulin sensitivity compared to those who didn't. In another study involving people with type 2 diabetes, participants who took garlic supplements for 12 weeks saw their fasting blood sugar levels drop by an average of 12%. They also showed improvements in hemoglobin A1C, which measures average blood sugar levels over the previous 2 to 3 months. The compounds in garlic appear to work by increasing insulin production in the pancreas and improving how effectively insulin works at the cellular level. This dual action helps your body maintain healthier blood sugar levels both after meals and during fasting periods. The timing of when you drink garlic water can be especially important for blood sugar benefits. Many people find that consuming it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach helps prevent blood sugar spikes throughout the day and improves overall glucose control. Robert, a 64-year-old retired postal worker from Illinois, was diagnosed with prediabetes during a routine physical exam. His doctor explained that his blood sugar levels were higher than normal and warned that he was at high risk of developing type 2 diabetes within 5 years if he didn't make changes. Rather than immediately starting medication, Robert's doctor recommended lifestyle modifications first. Robert began walking 30 minutes each day, made some dietary changes, and started drinking garlic water every morning after reading about its blood sugar benefits. 4 months later, Robert's follow-up blood test showed remarkable improvement. His fasting blood glucose had dropped from 118 milligrams per deciliter pre-diabetic range to 94 milligrams per deciliter normal range. His hemoglobin A1C had also improved significantly. His doctor was so impressed with the results that he used Robert's case as an example of how lifestyle changes can prevent diabetes progression. But the benefits extended beyond just the numbers. Robert reported feeling more energetic throughout the day, experiencing fewer afternoon energy crashes, and having better control over his appetite and cravings. He lost 15 pounds without feeling deprived and felt more optimistic about his long-term health prospects. The blood sugar stabilizing effects of garlic may also help with weight management, since stable blood sugar levels reduce cravings for high-calorie, high-sugar foods. When your blood sugar is on a roller coaster, spiking high after meals and then crashing a few hours later, you naturally crave quick energy foods to bring your levels back up. Garlic water can help break this cycle by promoting more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. This makes it easier to make healthy food choices and maintain a consistent energy level without relying on sugary snacks or caffeine. It's crucial to note that if you're taking medication for diabetes, you should work closely with your healthcare provider when adding garlic water to your routine. Garlic can enhance the effects of diabetes medications, which might require dosage adjustments to prevent blood sugar levels from dropping too low. Dr. Michael Rodriguez, endocrinologist from Arizona who specializes in diabetes prevention, explains blood sugar management is like balancing on a seesaw. You want to avoid both the highs and the lows, maintaining a steady, healthy level throughout the day. Natural approaches like garlic can help provide that stability by supporting your body's own glucose regulation systems. The anti-inflammatory effects of garlic also play a role in blood sugar management. Chronic inflammation can interfere with insulin signaling and contribute to insulin resistance. By reducing inflammation throughout your body, garlic helps create an internal environment that supports healthy glucose metabolism. Even if you don't currently have blood sugar problems, the stabilizing effects of garlic water can benefit your overall health and energy levels. Prevention is always easier than treatment, and supporting healthy blood sugar function now can help you avoid problems in the future. Breathing is something most of us take completely for granted until we start having problems. But respiratory issues become increasingly common as we age, and they can significantly impact your quality of life, energy levels, and overall health. Chronic cough, frequent respiratory infections, asthma, reduced lung capacity, and difficulty clearing mucus can make simple activities feel challenging. The respiratory system is remarkably complex, involving your nose, throat, windpipe, lungs, and the muscles that help you breathe. As we age, several changes occur that can affect respiratory function. The muscles that support breathing may weaken, lung tissue can become less elastic, and the immune defenses in your respiratory tract may not work as effectively as they once did. But here's encouraging news: your respiratory system responds beautifully to supportive care, and garlic has been used as a respiratory remedy for thousands of years across many different cultures. Modern science is now beginning to understand exactly why garlic is so effective for respiratory health. Garlic works as a natural expectorant, which means it helps thin and loosen mucus so it can be more easily coughed up and cleared from your lungs and airways. Think of your respiratory system like the ventilation system in your home. When the ducts are clear and clean, air flows freely and efficiently. But when they're clogged with debris, everything works harder and less effectively. The sulfur compounds in garlic help break down mucus, making it less thick and sticky. This is particularly beneficial for people who struggle with chronic productive cough or feel like they can't effectively clear their lungs. Many people notice that they can breathe more deeply and cough more productively within just a few days of starting garlic water. The antimicrobial properties of garlic also provide significant respiratory benefits. Your respiratory tract is constantly exposed to bacteria, viruses, and other potentially harmful microorganisms. A healthy respiratory system can fight off most of these invaders, but when your immune defenses are compromised, infections can take hold and linger. Garlic's broad-spectrum antimicrobial activity helps fight the bacteria and viruses that cause respiratory infections. Many people find that they get fewer colds, recover more quickly from respiratory illnesses, and experience fewer complications from seasonal infections when they consume garlic regularly. Research published in the American Journal of Rhinology and Allergy found that people who took garlic supplements during cold and flu season had significantly shorter duration of illness and less severe symptoms compared to those taking a placebo. The garlic group also reported fewer missed days of work and better overall quality of life during illness. In traditional folk medicine systems around the world, garlic has long been recommended for asthma and other breathing difficulties. Recent scientific research suggests there may be solid science behind this traditional wisdom. The anti-inflammatory compounds in garlic appear to help relax the smooth muscles that line your airways. When these muscles are inflamed or constricted, breathing becomes difficult and labored. The anti-inflammatory effects of garlic may help reduce this constriction, allowing for easier, more comfortable breathing. While this isn't a replacement for prescribed asthma medications, many people find it provide valuable additional support. Eleanor, a 73-year-old retired librarian from Colorado, had dealt with chronic bronchitis for several years. She experienced persistent cough, especially in the mornings, and felt like she couldn't fully clear her lungs. Her doctor had prescribed various treatments, but she continued to struggle with respiratory symptoms that affected her sleep and daily activities. After learning about garlic's respiratory benefits, Eleanor started drinking garlic water every morning. Within 2 weeks, she noticed that her morning coughing fits were becoming less frequent and less severe. The mucus she was able to cough up seemed thinner and easier to clear. Over the following months, Eleanor's lung function test showed modest but meaningful improvement. Her doctor was pleased with her progress and encouraged her to continue the garlic water as part of her overall respiratory health strategy. Eleanor reported sleeping better, having more energy for daily activities, and feeling less anxious about her breathing. The respiratory benefits of garlic water tend to develop gradually over time. Most people notice some improvement within the first few weeks, with continued benefits as they maintain the daily routine. The key is consistency. Your respiratory system needs time to heal, reduce inflammation, and strengthen its natural defenses. For people dealing with allergies, garlic's anti-inflammatory properties may help reduce the severity of allergic reactions that affect the respiratory system. Seasonal allergies can cause inflammation throughout the respiratory tract, leading to congestion, coughing, and difficulty breathing. The immune-modulating effects of garlic may help prevent the overreaction that characterizes allergic responses. While garlic isn't a cure for allergies, many people report that their seasonal symptoms are less severe and more manageable when they consume garlic regularly. Garlic may also help protect against environmental pollutants that can damage respiratory tissue. The antioxidants in garlic help neutralize harmful compounds from air pollution, secondhand smoke, and other environmental toxins that we inevitably breathe in daily. Dr. Lisa Thompson, a pulmonologist from Oregon who has been studying natural approaches to respiratory health, explains, "The respiratory system is constantly working to filter and clean the air we breathe. Supporting this system with foods like garlic can enhance its natural protective and healing capabilities. If you're dealing with serious respiratory conditions like COPD, severe asthma, or chronic lung disease, garlic water shouldn't replace your prescribed treatments. However, it can be a valuable addition to your overall respiratory health strategy when used alongside proper medical care. For anyone who wants to breathe easier, feel more confident about their lung health, or support their respiratory system's natural defenses, garlic water offers a simple, natural approach that has been trusted for thousands of years and is now supported by modern research. Aging is the most natural thing in the world, but how we age, how we feel, how we look, how well our bodies and minds function as the years pass is largely within our control. While we can't stop time or live forever, we have far more influence over our aging process than most people realize. The goal isn't to chase after the fountain of youth or try to look 20 when you're 70. The goal is to age with grace, vitality, and health, to feel strong and energetic, to maintain your independence, to keep your mind sharp, and to continue enjoying all the activities and relationships that make life meaningful. At the cellular level, aging is largely driven by a process called oxidative stress. Think of this like rust forming on metal when it's exposed to oxygen and moisture over time. In your body, unstable molecules called free radicals cause similar damage to your cells, gradually wearing down their ability to function properly. This cellular damage accumulates over years and decades, eventually leading to the changes we associate with aging: wrinkles, gray hair, decreased energy, slower healing, reduced immune function, and increased risk of chronic diseases. But here's the encouraging news: this process can be significantly slowed through lifestyle choices, including what you eat. Garlic is absolutely packed with powerful antioxidants that fight this cellular damage every single day. These compounds act like a protective shield around your cells, neutralizing free radicals before they can cause harm. This protection extends to every system in your body: your heart, brain, skin, organs, muscles, and tissues. The anti-aging benefits of garlic aren't just theoretical or speculative. Multiple studies have shown measurable changes at the cellular level in people who consume garlic regularly. One of the most exciting discoveries involves telomeres, protective caps on the ends of your chromosomes that are considered a key marker of biological aging. Telomeres naturally shorten as we age, and shorter telomeres are associated with faster aging and increased risk of age-related diseases. Research has found that people who consume garlic regularly tend to have longer telomeres compared to those who don't, suggesting that garlic may actually slow the aging process at the genetic level. But the anti-aging effects of garlic water go far beyond just cellular protection. By supporting heart health, brain function, immune system strength, and all the other benefits we've discussed throughout this video, garlic helps your entire body function more like it did when you were younger. The cardiovascular benefits are particularly important for healthy aging. Heart disease is still the leading cause of death in older adults, and maintaining a strong, healthy heart is crucial for staying active and independent as you age. The blood pressure lowering, cholesterol improving, and circulation enhancing effects of garlic all contribute to cardiovascular aging gracefully. Brain health is equally crucial. Maintaining sharp cognitive function, good memory, and mental clarity allows you to continue learning, growing, and enjoying intellectual activities throughout your life. The neuroprotective compounds in garlic help preserve brain function and may reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline. The immune system benefits become increasingly important with age since immune function naturally declines over time. A stronger immune system means fewer infections, faster recovery from illness, and better overall resilience, all key factors in aging successfully. Many people who drink garlic water daily report what I call vitality improvements, changes that make them feel more youthful and energetic regardless of their chronological age. They sleep better, wake up more refreshed, have sustained energy throughout the day, and feel more optimistic about their health and future. Margaret, an 81-year-old retired nurse from Florida, started drinking garlic water 2 years ago after reading about its health benefits. She told me that people often comment on how vibrant and healthy she looks. Her doctor has been impressed with her lab results and overall health status, noting that many of her health markers are better now than they were 5 years ago. Margaret credits her daily garlic water routine, along with regular walking and a positive attitude, with helping her feel decades younger than her actual age. She has more energy for activities with her grandchildren, continues to volunteer at her local hospital, and feels confident about maintaining her independence for years to come. The key insight about anti-aging is understanding that it's not about any single intervention or magic bullet. Healthy aging results from consistent, daily choices that support your body's natural ability to maintain and repair itself. Garlic water can be one valuable component of this comprehensive approach. The beautiful thing about natural anti-aging strategies is that it's truly never too late to start. Whether you're 55 or 95, your body can still benefit from the protective compounds in garlic. Your cells can still be protected from further damage, your systems can still be supported and strengthened, and you can still make improvements to how you feel and function. Dr. Robert Chen, a gerontologist who has been studying healthy aging for over 25 years, puts it this way: aging isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you have considerable control over. Every healthy choice you make is an investment in your future well-being and quality of life. The anti-inflammatory effects of garlic are particularly relevant for healthy aging since chronic inflammation accelerates many age-related changes. By keeping inflammation in check, you're creating an internal environment that supports healthy aging rather than accelerating it. The detoxification support that garlic provides also becomes more important with age. Over decades of living, we accumulate various toxins and metabolic waste products. Supporting your body's natural detox processes helps maintain optimal function and may slow many aging-related changes. Most importantly, the comprehensive nature of garlic's benefits means you're supporting multiple aspects of health simultaneously. Rather than trying to address individual symptoms or problems as they arise, you're taking a proactive approach that supports your overall vitality and resilience.